Hey friends, so I just wanted to show up here quickly to share something super exciting with all of you. If you saw my new bullet journal setup video, then you will have been slightly spoiled for this. But if you didn't, or even if you did, this video is my chance to share with you the whole collaboration that I've created with Archer and Olive. Without further ado, let's talk about what is included in my collab. So obviously one item has already been spoiled for you if you watched my new bullet journal setup video a couple weeks back. This is one of the notebooks I designed. So this is the Sunset Notebook. I drew the emblem myself on my iPad, and this is a really beautiful sort of terracotta orange color to really evoke that feeling of a sunset. And I've been dreaming about a beautiful terracotta orange notebook from Archer and Olive for literal years now. So when I tell you how excited I was to get my hands on this notebook, there are not words to describe it. So the Sunset Notebook only comes in B5 size, which is the size that I prefer. It's larger than A5 size. I'll put the measurement differences on the screen here, but this one only comes in B5 size. So just keep that in mind. But along with the other notebook design, it does come in two different cover options. So there is this beautiful terracotta orange cloth, but there's also a vegan leather option, which I'll show you in a minute. But before I do that, I did want to briefly talk about the inspiration for this particular design. So let me grab the other notebook from Archer and Olive's permanent collection that was kind of the inspiration for this. So y'all might recognize this notebook. This is Archer and Olive's Morning Sun notebook, which has been in their lineup for a while. Excuse the cat hair on it. And this is my reading journal that I'm currently using. And I love this notebook. I love the warm yellow. I love the sun on the front. It's so simple and beautiful. And I really wanted to create a companion for the Morning Sun notebook, which is why I wanted to create the Sunset notebook. So I really feel like these go so nicely together, the orange and the dark yellow, morning sun and evening sun, sunset. And that was really sort of the impetus to create this notebook. So hopefully y'all see the vision and also love it as much as I do. So just like every notebook from Archer and Olive, it has all the basics. They are white dot grid notebooks with 160 GSM paper. They have two bookmarks, one of which has the little ampersand charm on it. They have a pen loop, and they also have a back pocket as well as the elastic closure. So this is the Sunset Notebook with the cloth cover option. But like I said, even though the Sunset Notebook only comes in B5 size, it does come in another cover option. So it also comes in vegan leather, and this is the vegan leather cover. We decided to not match the exact color just to give more options, especially for people who maybe would want to get both and not have an identical notebook with different cover materials. As you can see in this version, the Sunset is actually completely filled in. Again, just for something a little different. And this cover is darker, less saturated, leaning more towards brown than orange, which is good for anyone out there who's not an orange fan. I'm obsessed with orange. I adore it, but I know not everyone loves orange. So if you love the idea of a sunset notebook, but you're not an orange person necessarily, this may be the solution for you. Again, the Sunset notebooks only come in B5 size, but you can either get it with the leather cover or the cloth cover. So that is the Sunset notebook. But wait, there's more. So there's actually one other notebook design, which again comes in two cover options, cloth and vegan leather. And this one actually comes in two size options as well. So A5 and B5. So this is the Olive notebook. And if y'all know me, I mean, the sweater I'm wearing right now, I am a big fan of green, and my favorite shade of green is olive green. It's just chef's kiss. So good. And this is the perfect shade of olive green. I love this so much. So this one has an olive branch on the front. Again, I drew this myself on my iPad. And I just love the symbolism of an olive branch notebook. Obviously, the olive branch is a symbol of peace and compromise coming together and uniting for the greater good. And olives are also just delicious. So I really wanted to do this notebook, and I love how it turned out. So this is the cloth version of the Olive notebook. And as I said, it comes in A5 size, which is the sort of most commonly used size for notebooks. And it also comes in B5, which is my preferred size. So you can get either or, whichever one works better for you. And just like the Sunset notebook, the Olive Branch notebook comes in a second cover option. the vegan leather. So this is the vegan leather option. Again, just like the Sunset notebook, it is a darker color that's a little cooler toned. So again, if you're not an olive green person, but you like the design, this gives you another option. It's more of a dark forest green versus the olive green. And again, it's that vegan leather cover. So if you're not really a cloth cover person, you can get vegan leather. If you don't like vegan leather, you can get the cloth. Options for everybody. And again, both the vegan leather and the cloth version of the olive branch notebook comes in both the A5 and B5 size. So this one actually comes in 4 different options, I guess. So just to show you them together, this is the Sunset and Olive notebook in the cloth cover together. So good. And then these are the vegan leather covers together, the olive branch and the Sunset. Obsessed, obsessed. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to be sharing these with you. Finally, it feels like it's been a century since we started working on these. It's only been a year, but it feels like centuries. So I hope at least one of these notebooks appeals to you and that you're as excited about them as I am. And there's one more item in this collaboration that I want to share with you, which is a set of 5 acrylographs. So very excited about these. These are the acrylographs. This is the same gold acrylograph that's come in a couple sets now, so if you've tried that or seen swatches of that, then you know this gold color. We also have rust, which is just the perfect dark reddish orange. I love rust, and this is the perfect rust. I'm so happy with how it turned out. I love using green in my art, in my bullet journal setups, and while the acrylographs have quite a few shades of green already, most of those greens are either really light, bright shades or are cooler toned. And again, I am a warm-toned person. Love my warm tones. So I really wanted to have a dark olive color. This is Picheline. It is in a similar family to the olive green in the Jewel collection. So if you like that shade, this one is in that same family, but it's a nice, dark, rich olive green. Then we have 2 more true greens, but they are definitely on the warmer side rather than the cooler side. They don't pull teal or bluish at all. So there's the mid-tone green, which is Fern, and then we also have the dark green, which is Evergreen. And I am so excited about these shades. I have been on Archer and Olive's back since the acrylographs launched, constantly telling them that we needed more greens, and they kept releasing greens in collections that were not the greens that I wanted. Not to say that they weren't beautiful greens, because they certainly were, but they weren't the greens that I had in my mind. So when we started working on this collaboration, they were like, okay, Elizabeth, here you go. Create the greens you wanted. We know that you've been waiting. Make those greens. And I have made those greens. I'm so happy with how these turned out. And of course, including that rusty red color to tie everything together. And of course, gold, because it's me. Could not curate a set without the gold. So the gold, as I mentioned, is the same gold that's been in a couple sets now, but all 4 of the other colors are brand new. I picked out the colors, I found the Pantone shades, I tested them, we adjusted them, and they don't exist in any other set. So if you love green and rust and gold as much as I do, this is going to be your set. And these are the 0.7mm nibs, which is the finer nib. I find those are definitely the most versatile because you can use them for finer details and lettering, as well as filling in larger areas if you need to. So super excited about the acrylographs as well. Now, if you're as excited about this collaboration as I am, you're probably going to want to know details for how much things cost, how do you buy them, when are they launching, all of the things. So I'm going to put those on the screen now. All the information you need to know. If you have more questions, if something's not clear, if you want to see a detailed shot of something, leave those in the comments down below. I am so happy to talk about this collaboration for days and days because I'm so excited about it. I really hope that you love these notebooks and acrylographs as much as I do. They're even more beautiful than I imagined them, and I'm so excited to send them out into the world and to see some of you using them. Please tag me if you buy something, if you're using one of my notebooks or acrylographs. I'm so excited to see what all of you do with them and how you incorporate them into your lives. Anyways, before I get too rambly and emotional over this, I just want to say thank you all so much for supporting me, for being such an amazing community and encouraging me to step out of the box and be creative and grow into an artist, which I never would have called myself an artist. I felt really uncomfortable calling myself an artist for a long time, but I feel like all of you have just been so wonderful and supportive and have given me the confidence to try new things and to put myself out there. And having this community has really changed my life in so many incredible ways. And I'm so grateful for all of you. And I just hope that this is the kind of collaboration that you would want to see from me, because I am really, really proud of how it turned out. So I'm going to stop now. This was my full reveal of my collaboration with Archer and Olive. I hope that you love it. Let me know in the comments down below which of the notebooks is your favorite and which of the acrylographs is your favorite. I'm really curious to know. And oh, one more thing, of course, if you're shopping my collaboration, you can use my discount code PBB10 for 10% off. And that's an affiliate code, meaning that I make a commission off your purchase. I also make a percentage off of the sale of every notebook, whether you use my affiliate code or not, because I helped to create them. So I want to be upfront about that. I am making money off of this, which, you know, is a good thing because we want creative people and all people to make money off of their labor. So yay for Archer and Olive being an awesome company. And that's it. I'm going to go. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you for supporting me always and being the best community ever. And I will see you very soon somewhere on the internet. Bye, friends.